It's only just begun. Hello, beautiful souls. Got that song today off. I watched the movie Room 1408, and I'm hearing. I don't know if you've ever checked out the movie 1408. I'm not going to explain it, but I'm just going to explain the download that I got from watching that movie. It was basically people who have been warned, who have been trying to not listening to the warning on messing with divine beings. They're going to force you to a healing path, to get on that healing path, to touch my prophets, do not prophets no harm, that it's only just begun. And if you are stuck into the darkness, don't stay in the darkness too long, because remember, the darkness is illusions. The darkness is fear. The darkness is lies. Don't take that dark and, transmute it to somebody else, or project, or just be nice, be kind. Treat people how you would want to treat them. And remember that God is giving you signs that He's watching out for His children. He also sees what is going on. I had a dream. This is for a dream. I get downloads in the dream, one of the dream babies. And somebody wants to send in a mother to come in and talk to you. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Okay, sorry, you guys. My cat was going crazy. Somebody wants to send in a mother to come talk to you. And I also got confirmation on this because one of the Soul Tribe members picked this up like a day after I picked it up. She gets her downloads a different way. But I had a dream that there's an ex-lover that wants to come in and talk to you, but he knows that you got that door shut. So he's so desperate to get into energy that he wants to send in a mother figure to come break the ice. But also, as I was in the dream, when this mother figure was coming to talk to me, from behind, a werewolf attacked me and took a slice of my head off my crown, my head, right? Because they want to block the downloads. And God, and see, the Soul Tribe members are so connected, okay? God gives messages, okay? That God is aware of everything, right? And one of the Soul Tribe members, he's the unknown, he calls himself the unknown prophet. And he was talking about the werewolves, that God knows the werewolves are attacking. And it's so crazy because I just had a dream about me being attacked by a werewolf. And God is basically saying that you are my child, and I am aware, and I am seeing what's going on, and I am doing something about it. That these people the war, it's already done. Like, it's already ended. It's just they're under illusion that it's still going on. They know who you are. Also, you know too much. Okay? You know too much. Not only that, you have a lot of spirits. To my really, really, truly gifted one, you got spirits that are coming, the ones that's crossed over, coming in your energy, wanting for help, whatever the help is, or to give you a download. Another dream I also had too was about that they want a break-in. They're wanting to do a break-in, send a hit. I had a dream about 2 hitmen broke into where I was at, right? And something about when I was on the phone calling for help to the police, that whoever was on that line taking the call was like slowing it down to where you wouldn't get help fast enough, which I made a previous video about that, right? So after I called the police, there was another cop figure in my dream. First he was my father, and then he turned into a guy that I've never seen before. I saw his face. Like, if I was to see his face, I would know who he is. The 2 Russian roulettes had us playing 2 Russian roulettes. The 2 guys, apparently, I don't know if they were Russian or whatever, they had us playing Russian roulette, basically. But then the gun turned on them as they were playing Russian roulette. End up in the dream, me and this cop, this guy I've never seen before, was in my dream. We both ended up taking out both of the hitmen. So basically, I got from that download, they want to send a break-in. You know too much. You know too much. Your gifts are getting heightened. The more they attack you, the more heightened your gifts are. But you have a hidden helper. someone in the justice system, an investigator, detective, whatever, aware of everything that's going on. And whoever this is for, you both can literally go in these places in the dream world, literally, and because see, they're trying to keep you stuck. They're attacking you in the dream state to keep you stuck in a dimension. But you can go in these dimensions in the dream world where y'all both be killing it together. Like, you guys are either soul tribe members, of course you're soul tribe members, but there is something that you two are going to do. There's a purpose, just as like you say, as in soulmates. Soulmates doesn't necessarily, people hear soulmates, they think, oh, lovers being in love. Not necessarily. Soulmates come in different ways, but soulmates also have a purpose together. You guys have a purpose together. You guys, my dreams are getting more and more and more vivid. Like, so vivid. It's like, and then as I was watching that movie, Fortune 8, it's only just begun. It's like, somebody's skin is burning. These people who keep attacking you are being tortured. I'm getting their body aches. Somebody's skin's burning. Migraines. Sick to their stomach. Just feeling achy. Not only that, they feel depressed. They're depleted of energy. I'm hearing spirit say somebody's got a really bad odor. And they're watching you. They're watching you. Okay. Yes, you know a lot, but I'm talking to somebody who knows and picks and chooses their battles. Your battle isn't for certain things as people would think you are. You pick and choose your battle. You're just trying to get through life. You're just trying to sin, minding your business. And that's why Spirit loves you. You're just trying to fulfill your purpose, to fulfill your destiny, and it blows my mind that people literally get angry because you're minding your business, and not only that, you cut people off. People don't like to watch you shine, but now I'm hearing God say it's time to get out. It's time to get out there. That you will. You will find your soul tribe. You guys will be connecting, friendships. If you got a lover, whatever, you guys are a lot of good friendships coming about. Some may be, the distance, and some may be up close, but you guys, and a lot of us are aware of each other in the ethers. For those ones where we are aware, we be tag teaming in the dream state, because I be seeing certain people all the time with me in the dream state, part of the soul tribe. And I just love that. I love that. And we get each other's energy. We get each other's messages or whatever. So, and to anybody in the darkness, don't let the darkness pull you in, pull you under. And if you're feeling, idle, I won't say the word, that's not your voice. That is the darkness trying to pull you in. Please do not go to that resort, because you think that if you could take yourself out that way, that would just end, solve your problem. But once you do that and step over the other side, you can't step back. And I guarantee you, God may strike me down, you're going to regret it. And not only that, you're going to come back with a karmic, even more of a karmic lifestyle to help you. God will give you his tough love in such a way to where you'll think that God is angry at you. But sometimes when it can get so bad, you can go through so much darkness that it'll turn you to the light. And that is so true. You can go through the darkest of the darkness, you guys. And I'll never say anything about it. I don't speak to myself. I have been through so much darkness, you guys. I could write a book. And I tell you what, I'm literally, it had me to where I didn't have nobody to turn to but God, and you know what? God was always there. He was always there with me the whole time. That's how I made it through, and I'm not where I want to be, but I'm so blessed, happy to be alive. You guys, I've been transmuting some energy, man. I'm telling you, the darkness will throw some really dark energy, and don't let it fool you. Not only that, they send spell work, and you're transmuting it faster. But the darkness will make you think that, Nothing's going to change. It's not going to get better. Don't fall for that BS, okay? Transmute it. And don't forget to purge. You guys, I don't know about you, but I'm an emotional person. I'm an emotional person. And I have a lot of I have a lot of fire in me. Shout out to the fire signs out there, okay? I lost train of thought. I literally lost train of thought. Where, if when you purge, it's okay to cry. It doesn't make you weak. That's part of the ways how I transmute my energy. I'll go in my room alone and I'll cry. And it's nothing to be ashamed of or nothing. It's a form of purging, releasing. To my super empaths out there who has to if we did not exist in this world, I'm telling you, the energy here would be so dark. We literally have to take the darkest of the darkest energy and we literally have to transmute it through our body out to where it comes out good, you guys. And I had to transmute some heavy energy. It's okay. Don't sit because you're in hermit mode thinking that you ain't in your purpose, which I know you're not. You have to transmute a lot of energy. And God chose you. Remember, before you came in this life, you had an assignment and you was like, okay, I'll do it because you were at your highest self and you're doing it. Well, hello, boy. How are you? Sorry, guys. Hi, baby. Hello, sweetheart. Sorry, guys, little neighborhood cat. You're transmitting that energy, you're giving people that positivity, be around people who celebrate you. Don't be around anybody who's, trying to harvest her negativity, and don't be afraid to cut toxic people out of your life. Don't let them put fear that you need them for this and that. I promise you, God is going to put in the right people when it's time, and God has to put you through isolation. And I know some of y'all think, when am I going to come out? You're going to know God's going to send you out. That is not the end of the line. I promise. And you're thinking, well, how is it going to get done? God finds ways where I don't know how he be finding ways, but he finds ways. And they're going to try to block. They're going to try to do this and that. But remember, a lot of blockages, a lot of it knows were protection. You did not see down the line. I promise you. And a lot of these people want to come back in your energy because they're depleted. They want to come back. They want to send other people to come in. They want to find out what you're doing. The monitoring spirits. You got people looking out the window watching. Why hasn't she came outside today? Waiting for you to step outside. Shout out to my girl Neff, who she just talked about that today. Literally, when I pulled in the other day in the parking lot, the song right before I turned the car off was, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Somebody is literally watching you. They're also trying to catch you out at stores, wherever you go. I'm here, somebody wants to try to attack you, but I promise you, you're protected. But keep your eye, aware of everything. But I keep hearing in my head often, it's only just begun. And you know how the guy destroyed the room 1408 at the end by fire, baby. Shout out, like I said, all the fire signs. Always pray to God to destroy the enemy's plans by fire, because I'm telling you, there's a firewall. I'm seeing a firewall around you. You have spirits backing you up. You got the ascendant masters. Shout out to my ascendant masters, man. I love my ascendant masters. 333 all day long. You're heavily protected. You are anointed. God is saying, yes, he knows the attack. Yes, he's seeing what they're doing. But in this illusion, these people think they're winning, but their skin's dried up. They're depleted. They're hunched over. They're tired. You ever see somebody walking and they're just hunched over and they feel like they're dragging? I'm seeing depleted, like loose skin. You're looking younger every day. Also, too, they're also doing beauty spells when you look in the mirror and you feel, oh, I look so terrible today. Oh, I look so fat. Or even bloated spells. They're trying to do inflammation spells to where you don't. I'm telling you, you're beautiful. If you're seeing in the mirror, you just don't feel. I'm telling you, that is the glamour spell, the beauty, whatever they call it on you. They don't want you to get love from anybody. They hate how bad you are so guarded. But God built you that way. Yes, you're kind and you're this light, but you better believe it though. We got a dark side, but we know how to balance that dark and light side. You got to be able to balance. Don't take our kindness for weakness, because we just know how to balance. Don't fall for the BS. Don't fall for the drama. Protect your peace like it's all the gold in the world. Protect your peace. If somebody's coming in, they're bringing just a little bit of drama, don't waste giving your energy to it. I'm telling you, I'm here. They want to distract your peace. They're doing so much illusions on you to make you feel just so tired. But spirit, you got to fight through it. You got to get up, and that's like, you guys, I be transmuting some energy, boy. And shout out, like I said, to my super empaths out there, the ones who have to transmute energy, because some people, they don't understand how that alone is it ain't easy. This walk is not easy. And I'm telling you, a lot of us soul tribe, we are connected. Yes, we get each other's downloads. Yes, we're all getting the same download. Yes, God is aware. Don't let the illusion come to where you don't think things are going to change, that miracle is, or that blessing is not on its way. Because I promise you, you also got hidden helpers. You also got people that respect you. I promise you, an emperor or empress, when you go to walk up the steps and you got a bunch of karmics on the bottom of the steps, I guarantee you every single one of them is going to get up and move out of the way for you to walk up those steps, because they better put respect on your name. You guys, I got to get out of here. I'm running out of time. 333, all journey long. Mwah. Peace. I'm out.